Signing the charter did not commit the signatories to a contingent liability for mandates to become operative by the decisions of mandatory powers to abandon their mandates. On the facts reported by the permanent members, Palestine is a land falling under Chapter 11 of the United Nations Charter, a non-self-governing country. We had a vote on that subject, and only 5 votes could be secured for that purpose. The Security Council now has before it clear evidence that the Jews and Arabs of Palestine and the mandatory power cannot agree to implement the General Assembly plan of partition through peaceful means. The announced determination of the mandatory power to terminate the mandate on May 15, 1948, if carried out by the United Kingdom, would result, in the light of information now available, in chaos and heavy fighting and much loss of life in Palestine. The United Nations cannot permit such a result. The loss of life in the Holy Land must be brought to an immediate end. The maintenance of international peace is at stake. The United States fully subscribes to the conclusion reached by the 4 permanent members that the Security Council should make it clear to the parties and governments concerned that the Security Council is determined not to permit the situation in Palestine to threaten international peace, and further, that the Security Council should take further action by all means available to it to bring about the immediate cessation of violence and the restoration of peace and order in Palestine. Under the Charter, the Security Council has both an inescapable responsibility and full authority to take the steps necessary to bring about a ceasefire in Palestine and a halt to the incursions being made into that country. The powers of Articles 39, 40, 41, and 42 are very great, and the Council should not hesitate to use them, all of them, if necessary, to bring about peace. In addition, my government believes that a temporary trusteeship for Palestine should be established under the Trusteeship Council of the United Nations to maintain the peace and to afford the Jews and Arabs of Palestine, who must live together, further opportunity to reach an agreement regarding the future government of that country. Such a United Nations trusteeship would, of course, be without prejudice to the character of the eventual political settlement, which we hope can be achieved without long delay. In our opinion, the Security Council should recommend the establishment of such a trusteeship to the General Assembly and to the mandatory power. This would require an immediate special session of the General Assembly, which the Security Council might call under the terms of the Charter. Pending the meeting of the special session of the General Assembly, we believe that the Security Council should instruct the Palestine Commission to suspend its efforts to implement the proposed partition plan.